Hi, welcome to a Feldenkrais lesson. If you would start in seated with me, I want to show you the first movement we'll be doing on the floor. So from seated, bring your arms out to the side so they're in line with the shoulders, and then bend your elbows so the palms come toward me. We're going to take those palms and bring them down, leaving the elbows where they are, and back up again. Again, leaving the elbows where they are. Do this a couple more times, just feeling the movement of the palms turning down and up, and what that does in your breathing, your posture, and all of your sensation. And the next time that you have your hands in neutral, pause and come to lie all the way on your back. And take a moment once you arrive to sense and feel your contact there, and noticing the amount of pressure that you feel from the floor, and noticing any spaces that you feel in between you and the floor. I have my helper join me. So continue resting on the floor. Notice especially the ribs underneath of your shoulders. Can you sense those ribs there as you lie on the floor? Their contact or any sense of the ribs underneath of your shoulders. And then notice your right side. Notice your whole right side from heel, through the leg, hip, the back, the chest, arm and hand, shoulder, neck, face, and head. Feeling your entire right side. And then the same on the left, noticing your left heel, your left leg, the entire leg, the left hip, the left side of the back and front, chest, shoulder, arm, hand, the left side of your neck, face, and head. And then compare the two sides, just noticing any differences, or just noticing if you feel more settled after noticing your two sides. And then begin to notice the contact of your spine, beginning from your head. Start to notice how you lift a little bit underneath of the neck as you rest, how the spine curves and then comes back to the ground, and continue following the spine, descending down, following the spine down through the shoulder blades, noticing if there's contact, down through where the chest and the ribs meet the floor, the back of the chest. And continue to follow it as it bridges away from the floor once again, underneath the lower back. Following that arc and noticing where it comes back to land. And going all the way down to the tailbone, just feeling the entire spine from head to tailbone. And then we'll begin this lesson by starting with the arms out from the sides. So you're going to have your arms out just like we did when we started. So we're going to bring our palms up. This is the same position we were in before when we were in seated. From here, we're just going to bring the palms back to the floor and back up again. So we're not going to go down this time, but only back towards the floor and up. And notice you might not be able to go all the way back. You just see how far you can go comfortably and move slow and easily with your breathing or as you breathe. And then a couple of times as the backs of the hands go back, see if you can start to also lift your pelvis. So again, the backs of the hands are going back and you're lifting your pelvis. And you're breathing. Notice the ongoing breath, and if you don't, go even slower. And again, the hands go back as you lift your pelvis. And notice, does the lifting of the pelvis make it easier? So try it once without lifting the pelvis. Notice if it's easier with the pelvis. Bring the pelvis back into it when you do your next movement. And see if it helps the hands go back further. It may or may not, depending on the person. Now rest for just a moment, either with legs and standing or long, but just to get a sense of rest and contact for just a moment. Once more, have your hands out to the sides, bring them up to the same position. This time, let's take the palms down to the floor and back up. This time we're going forward and then back to where we can consider neutral. And notice if this is an easier movement than taking the hands back. If you want to compare, you can. Just notice if this movement is easier in the way that the arms move, the shoulders, the hands flow through the air. And the next time the hands come down, try lifting your head just a little bit, only if it's comfortable, and coming back. And each time the hands go down, you start to lift your head very gently. Again, notice where you press. Every time something lifts, something presses. So something here in the middle of the back has to press to lift the head easily. And come back. If it's comfortable, continue combining this movement of lifting the head and bringing the hands down by the sides, right in line with the elbows. Notice how you breathe. And try one movement without the head. See if it got any easier. And then just pause for a moment, noticing your contact and anything that shifted or changed. Once more, bring the arms back to that same position, palms facing in front of you. We're going to take the palms in both directions now and just notice how far you can go easily in both directions. And then we'll add in the things we were doing before. So as the palms go back and they start to face toward the ceiling, we lift our pelvis. As they come up toward the ceiling, the pelvis comes down. And as they come down, we start to lift the head. Coming back down to lift the pelvis as they go back. And down to lift the head as they go down. Continue this movement, feeling how it flows through your body. Trying to combine the movement and timing of the hands with the movement of your body as you breathe, Going slow enough to feel that your breath can be ongoing and easy, even if this is new. The next time you bring the hands up, just have them go up and down without the movements of the head and pelvis and see if this got any easier. And then come to rest on your back. And notice your contact once again, especially those places we paid attention to in the beginning. Your two sides, your long spine from top to bottom. And notice your breathing. When you're ready, come roll around and come up to a seated position once again. And let's bring the arms up and down from here. So we start at shoulder height. Palms toward me, and we're just going to bring the hands up and down and feel how they turn at the elbows. And now go ahead and look down a little bit as the palms go down, rounding the back. Look up as the palms go up, arching the back, and do that a couple of times and see if it doesn't make the movement any easier. Now try without the movement of the body and just see how the hands move by themselves. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd love to see how this helps you with movement, space, balance, feeling great, and so much more. Have a wonderful day.